So the Xgimi H1 by far was one of my favourite projectors as we ended 2017. Image clarity on this thing along with the audio was absolutely fantastic. A lot of you wanted to know what the gaming performance or the experience was like, especially at 120 inches. So I've plugged this thing into a PC capable of gaming at high settings. So we're going to check out a few games and we're going to see what the experience is like on the H1. Now, before we go ahead and make my ghetto setup to actually game with this projector, let me tell you, this projector does actually use HDMI 2.0 and it has got a glass lens. One of you actually asked that recently, so I thought I'd address that question. So let's set this thing up and fire up Steam and we'll actually play some games. Now, when you actually stack up the Xgimi H1 against something like the LG PF1500, by the way, the PF1500 is an awesome home theatre. It's got a higher contrast ratio, more lumens, so in that respect it's much better. But for those of you that actually want to plug in your Xbox, PlayStation, or even a PC like we're about to do, the input lag on that thing is around 150, 160 milliseconds. Some have even reported it to be higher. The Xgimi H1 comes in around 60 milliseconds, which is a perfect gaming experience for games, things like The Witcher. But if you go into like high FPS games like Call of Duty, or like we're going to try Doom, it might be a little bit higher, but the experience overall is much better. Also in games like Dota 2, League of Legends, your experience is going to be a little bit worse off because of the kind of games they are. Now, I don't play either one of them, but if you had, then something like the Acer Predator projector would probably serve you a little bit better. Now, the Xgimi H1 in games like that, it will reach 70 milliseconds, but there are things you can do, like switching to HDMI ARC using external speakers and switching the projector over to dynamic mode. So that's enough jibber jabber. Enjoy the gaming clips, and I apologise for how crap I am at racing games.
Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track. These help us remember.
These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Growing up, I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith is falling beneath your knees and you can't breathe. Everything you see reminds you of what you're not or something you won't be. You gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business. Not because they wanna do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised? Society is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of shame. And that's the reason I'm staying up late, trying to find a way to escape the stereotypes this day and age is making me feel like the only way I'll be happy is getting signed to a label and making money through rapping. I wanna share my emotion because this world is attacking the very principle of life that lets the people be happy. If you don't have a reason to breathe, why even live? These battle scars are impressions of everything that it is.
Don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
If I had a voice that reached 100 million people, I'd tell them there's a reason that we're all created equal. Cause some decide to be great and some decide a sequel to an average person's life is simply what they want to be. So you make your decision, all I know is what I'm given won't define the life I lead or the way I dwell in existence. I've seen a greater image on the walls of where I'm living, and the words twisted and scripted remind me of something written. Faith is a gift that is given down to the people. If one believes it, one receives it. It's given if it is needed. Don't ever think you're trapped in a life that you never wanted. Your options are infinite, that's some mathematical logic. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers and these battle scars on my church. Not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers, these battle scars on my church.
Don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
So, there you go guys, a couple of games tested and you can see what the experience is like. Now, if you want a movie projector just for movies, the PF1500 is fine. For gaming and movies, I would probably go with the Xgimi H1 or the Acer Predator projector as a dedicated gaming projector, because that thing is awesome. Link in the video description. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see something, a specific projector, let me know in the comment section. And if you like this kind of videos, then go ahead and subscribe. My name is Mike and this is Tech404, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching.